Di preciso come ti guadagni da vivere?
Sono John Dillinger, rapino banche. È dove mettono i soldi tutte queste persone.
Perché me lo hai detto? Potevi inventarti un'altra storia.
Perché non voglio mentirti.
È azzardato dirlo a una ragazza che vedi per la prima volta.
Io ti conosco.
Ma io non conosco te. Non sono stata in nessun posto.
Alcuni posti dove sono stato non te li suggerisco. Dove sono diretto è di gran lunga meglio. Vuoi venire con me?
Accidenti, tu parti in quarta.
Se tu avessi davanti quello che ho io, partiresti in quarta.
Okay, let's go.
In the incredible, wonderful scene in the movie.
You have to speak up, I can't.
Yeah, in the wonderful scene at the police station.
Right.
We feel very deep the distance between some different a phantom, Dillinger, and
Right.
other phantoms, and there is incredible the no relationship, no relation, no one looks at the other, in generally speaking, and it's very strange the relation with the scene at the cinema,
Right.
before the
Right.
ending, where on the contrary he is able to have something like a relationship with cinema, and as it appears that in the scene at the police station we are in front of something like cinema, where we
Right.
don't touch, we don't have. It's really a question of different phantom in different ages, in one sense, and it's strange that the warmer relationship is, on the contrary, at the cinema. One scene appears to me to show us what is cinema at the police station. At the cinema is something else, is like cinema engendering another kind of life, just before that.
Right.
Anyway, I wonder if this scene, the scene of the police station, is not for you, in one sense, the cinema or your cinema.
Well, no. For me, the police station, like all great, like all ideas, it started with something real. He really did walk through the detective bureau about a week before, didn't happen the same night, about the week before he went to the biograph and got killed. For me, the scene is about, here's what your life has been. Here's your past. It's your whole life. There used to be a television show in America called This Is Your Life. Well, this was your life. This is what your life has been. And everybody's gone. So he's like the last person on some prehistoric beach. And everything else is everybody else. Billy's gone, Red's gone, this one's dead, Babyface Nelson's dead, everybody's dead. And these are the events that you've made happen. This man got robbed, these people got killed, whatever it is, for better or for worse. This is what your life has been. So it's almost like, here's your past, all displayed for you. And when he goes into the cinema, for me, it becomes the most important existential question. What should my death be? So the cinema biograph becomes, here's your immediate future, and we know how immediate it is because we know there's 13 men outside who are there to kill him. He doesn't know that. But Clark Gable, this is so bizarre, Clark Gable, his character is based slightly on Dillinger. And a lot of actors at that time, in 1933, 1934, because Dillinger was so popular, so he showed up in, pieces of him showed up in different characters in all kinds of movies. They're coming out of Hollywood. They're inspired by Dillinger. So there's something about Blackie, the Clark Gable character, inspired by Dillinger. So here's Dillinger's, there's a talk about phantoms, here's an incarnation of Dillinger talking to him, and he's saying, and confronted with the same fundamental questions. Should I spend the rest of my life in jail, which Dillinger could have put his hands up and surrender and do, you know, or should I go out the way I live and just be electrocuted? And he says, die the way you lived. All of a sudden, living any other way doesn't mean a thing. Now that's the movie the real John Dillinger saw that night, you know, when he walks out. And so for me, how I was using it was to try and imagine what Dillinger's thinking, and it becomes the answer to the question that will confront him in the near future of 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes from now when he walks outside the door. Because I wanted to know what his mindset was before he reached the sidewalk. So I use Manhattan melodrama as future vision, if you like, a projection of the very short future vision. And that's what was in my mind.
In one sense, it's like the movie, the scene of the movie is his afterlife, no? He's confronted with that.
You mean afterlife?
Afterlife.
Yeah.
The cinema, the movie.
Well, it's I don't know about afterlife. I do know about after the movie says the end, and you're going to go out to that sidewalk. You know, what do I want his attitude to be? And this is a man, which gets back to the origins of the character, and why I was so interested in this man, because one of the reasons was he had this forcefulness of embracing life, and no matter what tragedy befell him, he never stopped. He never stopped. He never stopped moving forward and progressing. So it's indefatigable. He loses Billy, he loses Red. No matter what happens, he just keeps on going. And he doesn't get depressed, he doesn't get sad, he doesn't run away, he doesn't commit suicide. Frank Nitti, the organized crime figure in 1943, got depressed and committed suicide. Dillinger doesn't commit suicide. So, you know, so that's the origins of the character, and now he hears the message from Clark Gable, you know. So the key question for me as a filmmaker is he walks out of the cinema, he walks on the sidewalk, things are starting to be strange. What's he thinking? What's his attitude? You know, is it desperation? Is it aggression? You know, that's what I wanted to know. And I decided that he wanted to meet his fated end. Alvin Karpis made a very different decision and spent 33 years in Alcatraz. He surrendered in New Orleans in 1936. Anyway.